Form really needs to follow function. In order to build something great, you have to understand the problem. I started designing some and writing down the flaws in computers. They were too big, they were too heavy, they weren't upgradable the way it needed to be upgradable because you couldn't alter the motherboard. Really, when things are designed properly, lots of other things kind of fall in line. The best way to put the 5A modular computer in context is it's 400 million transistors and 40 square inches that runs at 20 watts.
Built-in obsolescence is how computers are built today. When you put certain components or certain logic down on a motherboard, that motherboard can't be changed.
This concept of built-in obsolescence is a real problem. It fills our landfills. It uses more natural resources. At the end of the day, it's more expensive.
If you took a hacksaw and you cut up a standard motherboard into 3 ideal pieces, that's basically what a modular motherboard is. And what that allows you to do is kind of think of it as Legos. You can mix and match or change pieces of the motherboard for a particular application. So one day you might have it in a kiosk and it has special inputs and outputs for that kiosk. And the next day you might decide, well, I want to move that computer into a different application. So they would put in an I/O card or a piece of that motherboard that is designed specifically to work in that environment. The trend in technology is not to have a smaller computer. The trend in technology is to have a more powerful computer in a smaller space. And so we have done that to the extreme. We've taken dual-core 64-bit processors and stuffed them into 40 square inches. It's never been done before, and so we had to invent all sorts of technologies. There's actually 6 international patents in 120 countries around the world that protect the different individual pieces that are patentable in the product.
We extend the life of the computer by allowing it to change, by allowing it to be modified and adapt to the changing technologies. So you're going to keep these computers for 5, 7, maybe even 10 years.
This is the Xi3 modular computer. It's a 64-bit x86-based machine. It's now being used by organizations and people all over the world.
There's these tiny little cubes. It's a complete computer.
Smaller than a Mac
Really
Mini.
tiny, and wait till you see what you can do with them.
A company called Xi3 Corporation. And I've been excited about this since I got the press release before CES.
Modular computing is here.
People love the product. It's sleek, it's sexy, it's small, it's lightweight, it's power efficient. Most computers run at 200 or 300 watts. This runs at 20 watts. The product is load bearing at thousands of pounds. We actually have driven trucks over top of it. And when you design a universal computing engine, you really need to design it so it can go anywhere or do anything.
When people first see the product, they really have a hard time believing that that's a fully functional desktop computer that fits in that small of a space. A lot of people think that they're speakers, that they're thin clients, that they're some type of USB hub. It's a fully functional desktop computer that will do pretty much anything you need it to do.
When I built the first box, which was the 5A, it was really designed to be the middle of the road. And there were 2 things as part of a product lineup that we didn't touch, which was opening price point and bleeding edge technology.
Today, we're happy to announce 2 new members of the Xi3 family. The first is an entry-level modular computer. We call it the 3A. This product will start at a price point at under $500. It's designed for basic computing. The second new member of the Xi3 family is the Xi3 modular computer 7A. This is a device designed for power users and gaming, and it will be competitively priced as well.
We've taken the energy consumption of the existing 5A modular computer and further reduced it, so the new 3A modular computer is even more energy efficient without sacrificing performance, as well as get it down to a price point that is really affordable and can be picked up by anyone. So the 7A, it's going to be our real high performance, high demand computing engine. Think of the 7A modular computer as a 1,200 horsepower engine that gets 60 miles to the gallon. We can run all the latest and greatest PC games on it. It really is designed to be the workhorse machine of the modular computer family.
Today we're announcing both the entry-level price or opening price point product 3A and the high-performance product, the 7A, as well as our 5A product, our current product. So we're really announcing to the world that yes, modular computing is here to stay, and we can do really high-performance computers as well as meet a phenomenal price point.